مرحبا يا زلمات. كيفكم اليوم؟ إن شاء الله مناح. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're all doing well. أهلا وسهلا إذا في فيديو جديد معي. Welcome to a new video with me. اليوم تتعلموا 3 أشكال حرف ثاء. So today you're going to learn the 3 forms of the letter ثاء, which is this letter ثاء. It is like TH in English for the word 3. Just like this, 3, THAA. So this is THAA in its isolated form. And اليوم راح أعرضكم كيف نكتب كل الأشكال، يعني البداية، الوسط، والنهاية. So today we're going to learn the 3 forms for writing beginning, middle, and final forms. And I'm going to show you how we write these as I just did. So when we start, it's similar to writing باء and also باء, but you're just putting 3 نقطات. يعني these are 3 dots instead of just 2 or 1 below the letter. انتوا جاهزين? Are you guys ready? خلينا نبلش. Let's begin. So just as we wrote the letters باء and تاء, you're going to write ثاء in its isolated form, just in the same shape as باء with a dot under, and تاء with 2 dots above. But now for ثاء, we simply add a single dot above the 2, and this becomes that. So for the initial form, it's the same exact form as the previous 2 letters. You're just making sure there are 3 dots instead of 2. This is the initial form. And then we have our medial form. This comes in the middle of a word. And then we have our final form. And I will do it one more time for you so you can see how to write it. Here is the isolated ثاء when it's not attached or connected to any other letter in a word. Specifically, if it comes after any letter like alif, this would be F. It would be pronounced F. Or even if you would have another letter like dal, or perhaps ra, or zain, because this is a letter that it cannot connect from this here. It cannot connect from the front. So it remains detached. And this is exactly how that would look. Even if you're writing it in a word, it does not always connect. So this is the isolated form that just is independent of itself, not attached to any other letter. And then we have our initial form. We have our medial form, or middle form. And then the last form. This is when that becomes the last letter in a word. It looks like this. Very similar to the isolated form, but it has this tail or this branch that connects to the letter preceding it. And I'm going to write it one more time for you. Here we have isolated form. And for our initial form, medial, and final. I will write it one more time for you slowly. You can watch and maybe write with me. If you have notes, or maybe you're writing this in a notebook, or something that will help you remember the forms of these letters. You notice this one is longer and this one is shorter. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a matter of style, especially when it comes to your own personal handwriting. But this is how we write the letter th. شكرا كثير على المشاهدة. Thank you for watching. الله يسلمكم. God protect you all and مع السلامة.